They are Gundam Aphros and Gundam Bythos, the two machines that make up the Gundams of the Court of Pisces. Piloted currently by the Pisces twins, Atlantia and Pacify respectively, these two machines represent the two major zones of the oceans, the shallows and the depths. Although Pisces is made up of two, only one of them can enter the terror arena to fight in the ritualistic matches, which is a handicap for them since even though their Gundams have the same average power output as the other constellations, their power capacity is half that of the others. Gundam Aphros is the earlier model of the Pisces twins Gundams, and it represents the shallows. Despite being a constellatory Gundam, it is not immune to water pressure, as the armor will begin to crush when the Gundam passes 4,000 meters on the bathypelagic zone of Earth's oceans. Gundam Aphros is equipped with the Geyser Rifle and Aphronian water cannons on the waist. The Geyser Rifle is, as its name says, a rifle with the power of an underwater geyser. It can either fire short water elemental blasts like a regular rifle, or fire an irradiation blast that can be as hot as the bright side of Mercury and overheat enemy systems. The Aphronian water cannons were rumored among the stars to be one of the relics that contained the power of the ichthyocenters, but no one knew for sure. They can fire regular water elemental irradiation blasts and slowly eat away at the enemy's armor, like how waves eroded the gorges on Earth. The prominent feature of them is that they can be either fired directly from the waist or be remote controlled, allowing Gundam Aphros to perform all ranged attacks. In the event of quick escapes, Gundam Aphros can transform into its streamlined torpedo mode to increase its traversal speed by 2 times. Alternatively, during assigned patrols assigned by Leo after the first Astral conflict, the Gundam can split into the core flower and night flower and fly separately. Gundam Bythos is the later model of the Pisces twins Gundams, and it represents the depths. The armor of this Gundam is immune to water pressure thanks to the diving propulsion unit mounted on the back skirt, providing water elemental energy to the armor. As a result, Gundam Bythos can dive down to the bottom of the Mariana Trench without being dented at the slightest. Gundam Bythos is equipped with the Bythonian Javelin and the Marianan Shield. The Bythonian Javelin can have water elemental energy channeled through the entire blade to sharpen it with pressurized water, making the blade sharper than the water jet we find in industries today, effectively lowering the armor integrity of enemies and can cut through inner frame parts. The telescopic handle can retract into the blade and be stored in the shield. The Marianan Shield is just a shield that can block attacks as strong as a solar flare. When the blade of the javelin is stored in the shield can relay water elemental energy to the blade to either shoot out crescent-shaped water shots, or generate a pressurized water energy blade from the tip and cut through an entire army, however resulting in the drainage of energy until the water elemental cell of Gundam Bythos recharges. Same as Aphros, Gundam Bythos can transform into a streamlined torpedo mode for quick escapes or separate into the core flyer and leg flyer for patrolling. When the two Gundams combined, Gundam Pisces will be formed. The cockpit of each Gundam will slide into the core flyer or leg flyer and combine with the other, while docking sensors help with the smaller combination details. One of the pilots will focus on mobility and the others will focus on weapon control. All the parts that were purged from the combination will be teleported back to the court until summoned for part replacement, like Iron Man's Veronica from Age of Ultron. After combining, it will double the energy output and energy capacity of the Gundam, enhancing the performance of the weapons and unlocking the Astral Burst mode. The Astral Burst effect of Gundam Pisces is called Underwater Rivers, which adds molecular density manipulation into the energy attacks of Pisces. If the enemy gets hit while the effect is active, the enemy's armor will be disrupted in the molecular level, completely draining the armor integrity, making the enemy only one shot from defeat. If the weapons of the enemy gets hit while the effect is active, it would disable the weapon until factory repairs are made to restore it. A near-perfect teamwork is needed between the two pilots to fully utilize the Gundams of Pisces to their full potential. Luckily, the Pisces twins are born with a bond between each other, so they are basically neurally connected, allowing them to create the teamwork needed to bring out the full potential of Gundam Pisces. Next time you see a pair of fish in the sea, do not be so daring as to underestimate them.